Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, I'm going to unveil another series of the DVD songbook lessons, guitar lessons for you. And today, I'm proud to present these two groups, and these two groups are one of my favorite groups, GQ and Raydio / Ray Parker Jr. So you get a total of 25 lessons for $27. That includes shipping and handling. I'm going to give you the list of the two song groups that lessons that I'm going to provide. I'm going to go with GQ first. There are actually 13 GQ songs, and the first one is one of my all-time favorite guitar songs, and I guess a lot of people kept asking, when you going to do this one? When you going to do this one? Because I kind of hesitate to do GQ stuff because Emmanuel's the guitar player / lead singer's guitar playing style. Very unique. He uses a lot of fills in between his stuff, and his guitar playing is more or less fills and a little bit of chord, choral playing, So the first one is GQ Disco Nights. I did a really good job of tabbing this song as far as this is what he's doing on the recordings because he's kind of doing a lot of stuff, but I did a good job as far as tabulating it, breaking it down so it's easy for you guys to play it because it is a pretty cool song to play. Number two is, and I actually threw in a few Billy Stewart songs in this list because JQ became famous by doing Billy Stewart's remakes, I Do Love You and Sittin in the Park. So I did a version of Sittin in the Park, Billy Stewart's version, which is easier chord-wise to play because, again, the manual playing on that particular remake is a lot of picking and feels, not so much a lot of chords. The third one is Spirits by GQ. The fourth one is Sittin in the Park bass cover by GQ. Sad Girl, Don't Stop This Feeling bass cover. Love that song. Is It Cool? Someday in Your Life. Number 9, Happy Feelings. Number 10, Lies. Number 11, Make My Dream a Reality. Real cool song to play. Number 12, I Do Love You. Remake. The GQ remake originally done by Billy Stewart. And number 13, Billy Stewart, Strange Feelings. So there you go. You get 13 GQ / Billy Stewart songs. Now here's the Raydio / Ray Parker Jr. selection where you get 12 songs. The first one is In the Heat of the Night. It's a really great song. I think Ray Parker Jr. did that one on his solo efforts. Number 2, It's Time to Party Now, Raydio. Number 3, Dance What You're Waiting For. A lot of funky guitar stuff going on in that song, Raydio. Number 4, Until the Morning Comes, which is another Raydio composition, Ray Parker Jr. /. Number 5, Woman Out of Control, another one of my favorites from Ray Parker Jr. solo efforts. Number 6, So Into You, Raydio / Ray Parker Jr. Number 7, one of the coolest songs Raydio have ever done, More Than One Way to Love a Woman. Number 8, Tonight's the Night, Raydio composition. Number 9, Ray Parker Jr. solo effort, Square One. Number 10, Forgive Me, which is off of Ray Parker Jr. latest album or last album I think it's called I'm Free or something like that. Number 11, which is one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs. And it just didn't get a lot of airplay because I think this should have been another one of those classics like Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. It's called Christmas Time Is Here by Ray Parker Jr. Number 12, For Those Who Like to Groove. It's an instrumental funky tune. We used to play that in the garage when we were getting ready to play and play out live. I mean, it's one of the real fun tunes to play guitar wise. Number 13, actually just 12 of those. So you get a total of 25 songs, $27. Normally my tabbing service is like $15 a song. So you get 25 songs for $27. It's like, really, it's technically $1 a lesson. The $2 is for shipping and handling, so I put that in there. It's $27 total, but that's $1 a lesson to learn these songs. I mean, I think the Disco Night song by itself is worth $15 by itself, as far as how much work and effort I put into it to, really kind of break it down and tabulate it really well. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave the listing down here in the comment box. I'm going to leave my PayPal information right there so you can send payment. Once I receive your payment, I will send you an email, even though PayPal sends you one too saying that, you just paid that guy. But I send you one saying, I got it. Very next day, your DVD will go out. I guess It's very important before you even purchase anything. Go to your PayPal account and make sure you have these two things in your account: your email address and your shipping address. Because I'm still waiting for Mr. Smith, because he paid me 6 days ago. I sent him 3 emails saying, I need your address because it's not in your PayPal information. You haven't provided it to me. So waiting on Mr. Smith. Your package is sitting right here on this table as I'm looking at it. Been there for 4 days. I can't ship it out until you contact me and give me that information. So please, before you even send payment, make sure that your PayPal account has your email address in there and your shipping address in there, so I can email you. Then I can ship out your information or your package, because that information is there for me to just go ahead and do that. Really important, because I've had a few people that when I went into the PayPal account to send them an email saying I got your payment, DVD go out next day, there's no information. So it's like really important. So again, you get 25 songs for $27, the GQ/Ray Parker Jr. /Raydio Guitar DVD Lessons. So it's a great deal, great value, and these are some great songs. I mean, I built my guitar chops on 2 artists almost exclusively: Ray Parker Jr., because a lot of his songs have just a lot of funky chord progressions going on. You can hear them, they're real clear, and you can play along with it. Now Rodgers from Chic, and James Brown stuff, When you practice, with a record, like we used to do back in the day, go upstairs, take our tail up there and practice instead of the software stuff, or I'm going to get a software that's going to isolate this stuff and you can hear it. Don't go that route, because that's half-assing it. I'm just being honest with you. If you want to be a good player, professional player, or just a good player, you got to study the grace and just take your ass upstairs and practice. Instead of this, I'm going to get a software to help me cheat and cut corners. By the time you do that, it's going to sound like you, a guitar player, have cheated and cut corners. So there's no way of getting around taking your ass upstairs and practicing. That's what my daddy used to tell me all the time. Go up there and practice, because you're going to get there. We invested too much money in you and these guitars and all this for you to be sitting up there not playing, not sounding good. So take your ass upstairs and practice. And that's exactly what I did. Went up there, closed my bedroom door, put my record on, and just started playing along with the record and keep playing until I got better. And you can do the same. I'm actually kind of helping you get your playing level to a higher level quicker, and not to be confused with taking shortcuts. I'm kind of giving you the tools to make you a good player in a shorter period of time that it took me and other people. So until next time, take care. And as always, I thank you guys for your support, and happy holidays.